Hello and welcome to 7F5R's Mindful Meal on Mondays. This is the 8th episode in this series. It is the 15th of August 2022, currently 2:45 p.m. on a cloudy Monday afternoon here in Singapore. Thank you so much for joining us. Whether you're watching this live or as a recording, my name is Stephanie Jennifer. I am a CZT21 and I'll be your host for today's session. In just a bit, I'll be joined by my co-hosts Debbie New, CZT, and Susan Yo, CZT Asia 2. We're so happy to have you here today.
Hello.
Hi, Debbie.
I'm not sure about the sound quality here.
Okay.
Can you hear the construction noise and the planes and the fan?
Very nice ambient sound.
I think I'll mute myself for now because I think
Poor
there's going to be
thing.
a fly past. I can hear
Poor
them.
thing. Poor thing. Okay. Trying to get Susan to join us. Here she is. Hi, Susan.
Hello. Good
You,
afternoon.
you declined my invitation the first time.
I don't know.
round.
I accepted. Then
Oh,
how
anyhow.
come it's not inside?
Susan, you decline your invitation.
Oh
okay.
no.
Okay. So, like I said, recording of this session will be made available on our Instagram page at 7F5R's and also on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/7F5R Studio. So you can rewatch it and if like you want us to chit chat in your background while you're working on a tangling project or while you're in your studio or in your art room, the recordings will always be here for you to watch. Yeah. You can find each of us on our individual Instagram profiles that can be found at tangle.pursuits. Susan is at susanyo.czt and I am at halfpen_will_draw. So for these 7 and 5 hour Mindful Meal on Mondays sessions, basically we focus on the Traveling Tangles project. So you can find Traveling Tangles project on Facebook. It is a Facebook group. We host kind of monthly theme swaps, and you can also use the group to ask for personal swaps if you prefer to have your own theme or your own sort of tiles that you want to prepare in your own time. So Traveling Tangles is a collaborative project that aims to show how the Zentangle method can bring people from around the world closer to one another. And the idea is that you will draw on a tile, but you'll only finish the drawing halfway and then you'll send that tile to another person for them to complete. And in exchange, they will also half finish a tile and send it to you for you to complete. And both you and your swap partner will get to keep the tile that you have received. So each of us, Debbie, Susan, and I, have some Traveling Tangles tiles that we've chosen for today's session. Susan, would you like to talk about your tiles that you have on your desk?
Okay. This tile actually shown on a Monday, I think for the third time. Then I decided that today I'm going to draw on it. Instead of sit on it, I want to draw. Yeah, finally. Okay. Then this is the tile that I just got it from Debbie with my initial the S and Y. Thank you, Debbie. This is a very nice towel. I'm not sure. I still have no idea how I'm going to continue with this one, but see how. Then this is another one that this is Stephanie gave me. Is this the pattern's name?
No, it's not a pattern.
It's not a pattern.
It's
Okay.
the symbol's name.
Okay. It's the name of the symbol. Okay. Can you see clearly? Yeah, I think so. This is with the 3 pointed Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure whether can I start this today. See how. Then I prepared. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Today I prepared my gray micron in order to fit on these tiles from Debbie. Then other standards pen is the black micron and brown micron for other two. Yeah.
Yes. Debbie, I see you have colors on your table.
So I have a stack of tiles from Stephanie that I thought that I might sort of work my way through. So these are not all. I still have some more from Stephanie and some more from Susan. But I think these are more appealing to me today for some reason. I don't know whether I have time to do so many though. But I probably will try to start on the ATC first. As you can see, I have like my magicals with me, so I thought that doing a white tile would be a good idea. Yeah.
So are you going to batch tint all of the tiles, or is it just
No.
this one? Okay,
Yeah.
just the ATC lah.
Batch in all of these were very ambitious eh.
I don't know ma. I thought you like finish all the
We
tinting
film
in
until
one
tomorrow.
session, and then next few mindful Mondays you just do the tangling.
No lah.
Ah.
I think you should do one by one because it's like then you have more spontaneous feelings that are involved, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. So is can you hear my fan? Should I
No,
move it
still
even
okay.
further? Yeah, because it's not
Still
blowing at me. But it's kind of like a windy day and also very noisy upstairs. So yeah.
Then for me, I have 3 tiles. I think I probably only work probably on 1.5 tiles today. We'll see how it goes. This was sent to me by Northwood Knitter. It's for a jetty swap that I hosted in December of 2021. Obviously, it's S for Stephanie. This one is from Ildika. So she featured her Tangle Tripico, which we featured in the 7F5R challenge group on one of the Tuesday Tangle of the day. And then this one is from Anoska. This was in November 2021, and she used the Tangle Lina. So I think this is a very pretty tile. It's drawn using a 01 pen. So I think for today it's going to be slightly different from what I'm usually used to. Usually I tangle with a 05 pen, but we'll see how this goes. I can imagine this to be a very lovely black and white tile. So I'll be starting with tangling on this tile first. So if you like, you can take a tile from your stash, tangle along with us, and hang out with us for the next hour and a half as we see where our tangles take us. Debbie, I saw that you recently were on the latest project pack.
So did Susan.
Project pack.
I saw her
Susan
post.
did also. I haven't
Yeah.
seen Susan's post yet.
I did too.
Do you
Yeah.
follow it exactly, Susan? I go see.
Where I show you
Can. Oh, got live.
Oh.
I thought I have to go to her Instagram account.
Okay,
to
then I
go
must
and-
find. Okay, let me look for mine also.
So funny. Live showing, very good. The great thing about having Instagram
Live
right?
showing show.
very live, very fresh. Yeah, I just added some of the this aniso, yeah, the white. But don't know the 08, the white jerry roll on these tiles, not very smooth. The dot still okay, but with the line it's okay. They have left some
You need the
sparkling.
10, I think.
Yeah,
Then you
because
flip
I
behind?
just not trying to flip behind. Yeah.
Oh.
So this is
Actually,
mine.
for this silver shadow, right, it's something
Yeah.
that when I first know this pen many years ago, what I know is that you can use an eraser to erase it so that it will the color, like for example the green color, it will appear on top. Yeah, to create some effects. Yeah.
But you want the gold or the silver
Silver.
Then you
Yeah.
erase
So it
already,
still have
then don't have
still
the-
have. So you
Is it?
only maybe just have some patterns on that. Erase with some patterns. Yeah.
I tried the gold shadow. So this pointed part is the silver one that came the kit. Then we have our own gold shadow that we supplied for CZTAE. So I took it out from my stash. I was like wondering how it will look different. So you can see then the greens look different. So the silver shadow looks more blue and then the gold shadow looks more green. So I've been playing around with layers. Debbie, yours leh?
Wait Yeah, so
Tahan.
this is my, I didn't really like the front and center. They did the tile where the marasu is like in the middle, right? And then very big, right? I felt that was a bit too big. Because it's like first time using a new material, right? So
Yeah.
I didn't want to sort of like make it so big. Later the mistakes are like amplified, Do Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So this 08, right? Is very scratchy on the towel. So can you see that the line of tipple as well as this? So the line of tipple was 10. Can focus? Okay, 10. And then this line is 08. Yeah, and I find that so I use gold shadow and silver shadow. Very ambitious also.
Very good.
So yeah, so I also deviated a little bit lah, in the sense that I didn't really follow everything. So I shaded with Sakura Koi. I didn't shade with the pastel. So what you see is actually Sakura Koi shading. Yeah, I felt that it blended very well. But you need to wait for it to dry because it
Yeah, I was gonna
shifts.
ask.
Yeah, it's not.
Does it bleed?
Because it's not. I would say yes, it bleeds, but I would say
so I have to
that
be
it
careful.
doesn't. It doesn't. You know how when you put like that, right? It kind of like sort of like feathers on like a piece of paper with feathers, right? But here, right, it kind of pulls if you put too much. POOLS, pulls if you put too much water. So it was fun. I like exploring it. But I don't see what's so nice about the bag there. What's so nice
Must
about the bag?
explore more. I think it has potential to work with layers. It's just that the idea needs to be explored more. First,
I guess lah, but I don't know. I guess I don't know. I think I still like the front.
for once.
Yeah, then I found it very funny that so they have the glassy envelopes. So I've been keeping mine in a glassy envelope.
It's
So
a
it's
see-through
like
towel.
yeah, I know, right?
See-through towel.
Yeah. It's irony of, I don't know. Is it irony? Being corny, randomness. Yeah, whatever lah. Everything fits. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So how come you chose that towel out of the rest?
I don't know. I've been looking at it over the weekend, and it seems to be speaking to me. Although I have to keep reminding myself. Light pressure.
It's speaking to you.
I hear voices.
What language?
I don't know. Zentangle. Light pressure.
Speaking of you, draw on me.
So late liao.
Take too long. So what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? We went to baby shower on Saturday. You would know. You were there. The baby kid.
Oh no.
Why?
I poured too much. See. Poured too much.
Wash.
I know, right? Yeah. I'm trying to put some back. Well, the good thing about this is that I can perpetually leave it in the plate, and then keep on reusing. So I kind of prefer having them in plates. But it's a very windy day, so I'm afraid that it will blow away.
Yeah, I remember us teaching the magicals class in person, and then one of the notes was turn off your fan.
Yeah, I have my fan on, but not blowing at me, so it's not so bad.
Fun.
Not so bad.
Must remind people be careful of how you're using.
Then also don't wear the white top.
Maybe I want my top to be different color.
No,
Okay,
just pretend it's tie-dye.
Yeah, it's okay. Artistic. This is my art shirt.
Artistic.
Look at how hardworking I am. So Susan, what have you been up to over the weekend?
Yeah, weekend I had my haircut Then I met a client to
But
settle
your
some
hair
of
very
her
short
work.
already eh.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
you like
but I think it's
Very
almost
hot,
1.5 month. Then no,
Oh.
not because of hot, because
Oh.
my hair volume is very it's very thick. So after maybe 1 month or 2 months, when it's very thick, right? Then the all the styles gone. So
All the style
short
is
hair.
gone.
So the short hairs you
maintenance.
need to maintenance
Yeah,
very
my
frequent.
mom also, yeah. Then she said the ear part, the hair will touch the ear, then she said look very unkempt. So she will
Oh
go.
yeah. I remember the last time when I long hair, maybe I just need a haircut maybe once a year or twice a year.
Because long time never cut, nobody know.
Yeah. Just tidy up.
Don't know, I think it's easier to maintain long hair.
Very hot.
Yeah, but very hot.
Dye ah.
Okay, I don't know whether I regret putting in the yellow. Maybe my pink is not bright enough. I'm very faded leh. It's the way I did it. I'll put more pink. See, if I tint all the tiles today, I don't need to do anything. I'm so slow.
Tinting session.
Mindfulness tinting Monday.
Mindful tinting one day.
Very good also.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
No need to think of what tangle to draw. Just
Still
tint.
have to draw what?
Don't need.
No need.
Yo.
This week
Tint on the
only.
session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I just
Colourful
tint only.
Monday.
I don't draw liao. Then I finish already, then I go.
Must wait for it to dry.
Yeah. Did I take a before photo? Oh no. Susan, yo.
Never for you.
We are always like that. Both of us
Yeah, I think
always
next
like that.
time when I got the tiles, I should take the photo first.
Okay.
I
Next
think
time,
I did.
next time before Instagram live, I will try to remind you.
哎呀，算了啦。
Thank you.
算了
I need
Okay.
that.
没有就没有
算了
咯。Just take a screenshot lah, Susan.
Take a screenshot. Yeah. Every
Actually,
single
this
week,
photo, Susan, the one that you are drawing now, the towel, right? Actually, I think I have a before photo for you.
Yeah, I think so also.
Then at
很好。
most I send to you lah.
I saw
She
someone
helped
draw this patterns. I don't know, because I think before the live, I just
Draw which
browsed
pattern?
through this one.
Swaying leaf.
This is the one that you draw. Yeah, exactly. Almost the same. I can say
Oh,
because
is it?
when I saw that, I thought that is the tiles that you draw, but no, there's another initial.
Why you
How
scared
they
that I
copy
give
ah?
your towel away to somebody? Is it?
No.
They
I don't know
copy
who's
ah.
that. Another person copy, I think. Maybe she
Wow.
think that it's very beautiful.
Yo.
I don't know who, but I just saw
Wholesale.
it.
Debbie.
So this
your
one
art
is from
very
Debbie.
popular.
Debbie, you didn't initial.
The people anyhow take wholesale.
Hiya!
Hiya.
Hiya!
Hiya! Become a complaint session. Debbie, you didn't do this. Debbie, you didn't do that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Susan, you didn't wrote behind. Steph, you didn't write what's color.
Susan, you never take photo.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Uh,
It's 偷懒.
this one is sure
easy.
Never
Kena
take
what?
photo.
No lah,
Never
I
take
send you
photo
the
ah.
one that
Always
I have
forgot.
lah. I think I have a photo of it somewhere lah. I take photo of everything. Then I'm not like Stephanie who deletes them, so I think they should still be in my phone.
Or delete.
Yeah.
How frequent, Steph, you delete your photo in your phone?
If I usually take multiple photos of each tile for social media. So once I post it, I will delete the extras, the close-ups. I will only save the full tile.
So do you keep it in other
last time,
like maybe
she
hard
don't
disk?
even save at all.
No, don't keep it in hard disk.
Last time she
Very
didn't even
country.
bother.
I like this, but I cannot.
Yeah. With like photos of like family and all, like watch this YouTuber, he's a photographer, then he said he has a lot of photos in his phones, in his SD cards. Then he said that his photos of his like travels and his family. Usually you take like 3, 4, 5 photos of the same shot. So he said his motto now, his like thing to do now is that he'll choose one of the best shot, then the rest he'll delete. Because he don't want it to be like I keep all of the photos, then I don't really look back on them. He want it to be I have the photos that I like the best, then when I look back on them I feel the most happiest. I was like, that's a nice way to think of things, you know. It's like clutter in your house, there's also clutter in your phone.
Recently, so usually because social media, it's better to post photos like in a series rather than a one-off photo, right? Because it ranks better on social media. Yeah. So I realized that because of that, right, I actually get Instagram, the Instagram version to save to my phone also. So I have like a compressed version of the photo. So I keep the compressed one.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I keep the compressed version and I will then remove the originals lah. So basically, right, even if later on we use the file, we send the file to each other or whatever, right, it's still not the gigantic one lah, basically, and it's still because we use well, being an art studio and everything, right, we are very heavily reliant on social media for art as well as our because the whole studio works remotely very often, so everything that we have has to be in the cloud. And then right after 4 years of doing this, right, the cloud is exploding,
I mean,
so I mean we cannot keep
really?
paying for the next tier and the next tier of storage lah. It doesn't make sense lah. So what I've been doing is I've been saving it like like as though it's been compressed. I'll save the compressed file lah. Then I won't save my original way. I found that it helped lah, in the sense that even when you send it to your friend, right, it transfers faster as well. Excuse me for a while. I need to check on something in my kitchen.
Is it your cat? It's like the idea, Con Marie, the woman who help people to declutter their house. Then she categorizes things, you see. Then one of the things that she said that people have the hardest time to get rid of is the segment of memories. So photographs, journals, sentimental things like your children's artwork. A lot of people have a very hard time letting go of those things. Then she said that if it makes you happy, then it has value to be kept. But if you're just keeping it for the fact that it's sentimental, but it doesn't bring you joy, then there's no reason for you to keep it. So that's an interesting idea to have also. You have to investigate why we keep things. Okay, I've drawn double J's, but I've drawn it wrongly, I think. I might have. Yes, I've drawn it wrongly. Have I? Oh, it still looks right. Then I've added earbar, and then I've added hollies. So I've created this little frame that goes behind it. And then, because Anoska did this little aura, I am going to follow her idea. Her aura is very tight though, so I'm going to have to draw very slowly. Okay. Then a lot of my students say that when they draw auras, they hold their breaths because they feel like they draw lines more straight that way. But then I always try to remind my students that Zentangle is a process. You should focus on your breath and try to ensure that you keep breathing at a normal pace. Even when you're trying to draw very straight, or very tightly drawn together lines. How come Anoska's pen looks thicker than mine? Did she use a 05? No, right? I don't think so. Maybe I should draw a gemstone here. Then I am going to mimic the shape of this teardrop. Then I will think about what to add here. Hi Susan, you're back.
Yes, I'm back.
Everybody disappeared for a while. They're all by myself. Did you answer the initial question, Susan? What do you do over the weekend?
Yes, I answer. Haircut.
Haircut. Oh, that's the only thing that happened over this week.
Yeah.
Did you go back to
Haircut
Malaysia
and-
this week?
Yes.
I
went back.
How's the traffic lately?
Still jam, but I think it's better than the week before when the school holiday.
National Day, is it?
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
This week,
National Day,
I
the
know,
public holiday.
this week I know they're having PSLE.
Oh, this week.
Major exam.
Okay.
So it might be the reason why less people are traveling. Ouch.
I'm back.
Wow, it took a very long time.
Yeah, because I have the pressure cooker on. Well, it's actually a slow cooker cum pressure cooker. And then I think, right, because this morning I was in such a hurry, I forgot to close the valve. So the air vent, so my whole kitchen, right, I had like a mini fountain.
Very nice.
Oh well, never mind. I'll fix it later. Yeah.
Nice.
You mean this year PSLE is so early in the year? I thought it's usually like October or is it September?
Apparently they brought it. I think it's the oral component.
Oh.
Yeah, because oral usually is quite early, or listening compre. PSLE dates.
Yeah, no need Google lah. Not interested. not
Who
like
cares?
I'm gonna take.
Today. Today. Oh yeah, they're sitting for the main paper actually. It's not just listening.
So early, yeah. Okay.
So early. Who knew? Then they're very poor thing. They have to.
Yeah, so the PSLE in Singapore is the primary school leaving examination, which is one of the more major milestones in a student's career as a student. Yeah.
Because it decides which secondary school you go to.
I don't remember studying for my PSLE at all.
Why?
Because my mother was sick.
Poor thing.
So I was in and out of the hospital more than I was studying. Yeah. And then in those years, right, we don't take gap year, so yeah, so it wasn't a practice lah. So I should have
didn't
taken
really
like a
ask.
couple of gap years in my life, like once during PSLE and another time was when I was doing my O levels. But during the time, yeah, we just don't have long, you know.
Exams.
Yeah, and I should have taken like a break before I went into polytechnic also, but we were, you know, those in those days, right? We every time when people take like a year off or something, right? It's frowned upon so much by society, you know, like
People are like, why you 1 year behind your peers? Then you're
and
like, what's that any of your business?
everybody will ask you, you know, like what's up, you know, that kind of thing.
No,
And
even during my time, because I entered school, my mother decided to hold me back 1 year because when I came to Singapore, I didn't speak English or Mandarin.
no lah, that is in the 90s. What I mean is, when we entered the 2000s, right? Gap year is a very common thing, really.
Yeah.
Your experience was in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, early 2000s lah.
Early 2000, yeah, by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, even then people always like they feel entitled to that information. Oh, why is it that you're 1 year older than your peers?
Yeah, it's a society thing, you know. Like,
It's like,
what's
what the
wrong with
heck?
taking a gap year?
Yeah.
Just take a gap year lah. Why? I mean, yeah. So anyway, when I worked at the university by then, right? In the 2010 onwards, I think it was it's a very open thing, really, like
Is it
open
can
culture.
like for no
Can like
reason,
what?
not like for your personal reason, take gap year?
You enroll later lah.
Oh, so you just tell the school like I will come back. See you.
It depends. There's many different. I mean, if you have a place versus if you don't have a place, is a different thing lah.
Oh.
Right. Some people don't have a place at uni. They haven't applied yet. Right.
So they just go lah.
Yeah, and maybe they feel like, oh, I really need a break from studying for a while, you know. I want to work first or something just to gain like experience first. So there are people who actually decide that they want to work first, and then they take a gap year just to do attachments or internships.
But you're saying
to find out whether that is the industry that they really want.
But you're saying that the unis now won't frown upon someone who like, why is it that there's a year in between you graduating from your previous school?
I think they are a lot more open
us?
about it lah.
Okay.
Because you see, in certain conditions, right? For example, I had a very big struggle when I was at Polytechnic because my mom had just passed away like a few months prior to me enrolling at my Polytechnic. And then because there was no medical reason or no like genuine at that point in time, they wanted like proper reasons before they allow you to skip a year. And also you know, it's like they don't understand what mental health you know, the role that mental health plays in education at that point wasn't that significant lah, you know. And so like, if I had said it's more like dating that no, if other people can do it, you can do it also, you know, that kind of thing, which is actually not very fair to the student because if you think about it, right, I was left alone a lot after my mom died, and my family nucleus was just me and my dad was always away. So I had a lot of trouble adapting, you know, and I don't even remember things like, I think it was like too much trauma at once or something, because I don't even remember like how I manage my meals and everything. So even my day-to-day life, right, I was already struggling with how do you expect people to go to the school and still pass and everything, right? Does that make sense? I mean, you want to go to school and do the best that you can, right? That's the, you know, why you want to pursue a diploma or something, right? But if you start out on a playing field that's uneven, then you are forever holding that record lah. Because your academic record goes with you ma, right? So it's better not to start lah, is what I'm saying, if you are not ready. Yeah. And then some people, I've seen some cases where our former students, they kind of like they go through like the first year, and then the second or third year something happens, and then they take a gap year lah, or they just tell the school that the family is going through hardship or whatever lah. So I guess the uni can hold it, but there's also a limitation, a time limit lah. They cannot hold your spot forever.
So if let's say they cannot hold my spot, then can I then reapply again as a new student?
No, because if they hold your spot is okay. Whenever you enroll to a university, right? Usually they have a allocated time frame like 6 or 7 years. So basically, right? You are expected to finish. Of course, you are expected to finish as soon as you can lah. But my point is that for 6 or 7 years is the maximum that they can have you there. I mean, some people they take more than that. Maybe they repeat a class or something. They repeat a year or something, right? Due to academic failures lah. That one is academic failures lah. Considered as grades, But I mean, if you take a gap year, you still won't exceed 7 years. What? How do you exceed 7 years? My goodness.
Take many gap years.
Yeah, then that one is all the more there's no point that uni keeps your thing alive really because you're not keen already. What?
Yeah. Forget everything.
I mean, you can't take 10 years to graduate lah. My goodness, maybe the course, the industry when you come out also change already lah.
All not relevant.
If you think about it, right? If let's say your training is to enable you to go out to work, and you take like maybe 10 years, what if you are in an industry that changes all the time? Then your degree will be not relevant already, you see. So there is there's a good reason why they don't let you on, and also because you see, fees change every year. So when you are registered, you are locked down to a certain fee for a certain so
just like a promise lah. We promise to keep it at this price.
Let's say I enrolled at my uni course and my tuition is a certain amount. So throughout my uni course, I'm paying that amount. It's locked in already. Whereas if I go out and come in again, like I quit this course and I decide I'll go elsewhere for a while, and then after that I don't like it and I come back, right? I will be paying a new rate already, If they raise the price, I'm not locked down. I have to pay more fees lah. So basically, usually when people get out of a course and move on already, hardly ever come back lah, because I mean there are other courses out there. Why you want to pay more? And then if you really wanted, you could have stayed ma. So usually people don't lah. But I guess there are the odd ones. Yeah, very few. Because it's not like school fees where you pay per month or per semester or whatever, right? And then usually even if there's a price hike, right, it's not that much. Yeah, but university fees can go up by a lot, like at one go. Like at once. It depends on the university board. And I think every uni is run differently. So it's better not to quit until you are very sure you don't want that course lah. Because coming in again, they can raise the criteria and then you may not make it, this time. Yeah, so a lot of these sort of things lah. Yeah, I am giving away too much information.
Good to do.
Yeah, so usually when people give up their position at a uni, then they have something better lah, or they are doing something else lah, or they found something that suits them more. I wouldn't say not relevant. I think because now university courses also very competitive. If I don't sign here, right, I can get a similar course elsewhere. Sometimes it's cheaper. Sometimes the university has a higher ranking. Stuff like that.
Facilities.
Yeah, and also different course combinations. So I think, for example, I chose my Aussie university studies because that particular school allowed me to combine the type of courses the type of electives that I wanted, versus another school that had a more conventional approach where, well, they basically don't allow you to choose certain combinations lah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. So basically, every uni has their own rules, right? So sometimes it just happens that you like the uni, but they don't have that combination. Yeah, it's actually very common. I think this problem. And some unis allow you a greater leeway in building the course that you want versus like having like it set out for you like option A, option B, then no option C already. You cannot customize. Then some unis are more open to customization. So my uni allow us to customize as long as we could make up the credits. Yeah, so we had to fulfill our quota lah. Basically, it's like a quota you need to fulfill. Yeah. Of course, this might have changed really since then. I mean, I graduated so long ago. Yeah.
Might not be relevant information right now.
But that's how most unis operate still though. I think my uni probably has moved on really from this. I don't know. But most unis will offer a few. I think it's not possible to offer every combination, of subjects, but most will try to offer at least some alternatives lah. Because if not, then they lose a lot of students also.
Yesterday I got recommended this university. I think was it Yale or Harvard? I can't remember. Then it was about these students. Your Debbie's going to laugh at me. These students' meal plan. So you get credits for each semester, and then you can go to the cafeteria to spend those credits. Then the credits come in tiers, so you pay X amount. Like I cannot remember the exact number, but like 1,000 credits for this number, then 2,000 credits for this amount of money. Then you can spend it across these restaurants, and then they make all the first year
restaurants, cafeteria or restaurant, very different thing.
It's a cafeteria lah, but there are like restaurants as well, like cafe style kind of areas. Anyways, point is when they make all the first years sign up for at least the basic package because they say it promotes mingling among students. And I was like, okay. So out of curiosity, I went to the site to go and check how much is it. I was like, wow, study at this school, then still need to pay school fees, then need to buy.
You can always don't eat.
Then waste your money, right?
Yeah, don't eat lah. Why?
If I'm going to spend, then I will eat. How to not
as in you can always bring your own food. What? You
Yeah,
don't
but
have to buy their meal tickets.
No, but as in first year have to buy. They force you to buy at least the basic plan because they want you to eat at the cafeteria so that you mingle with other people.
I tell you right, university food is horrible.
But their food looks very nice,
Oh, good for you. It's not like you're enrolled there, Steph.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's just the
like,
food.
People go look at the cost and all. I'm like, what food do you all sell?
Yeah, what the heck? And also I'm sure that different campus also is different. Because I remember my uni had a few campuses, right? The food is progressively bad, right? The further you go away from the center of town.
So poor thing.
Yeah, so like the more rural your campus is,
don't need to take care of it.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just dabao from home or something.
Very good.
Yeah. I'm not joking, it's true.
I never say you're joking. I just find you funny. It's like you can't visit our school. You're nearby. Okay, very good for you. You get nice
I remember
food.
my campus, right? So the campus that majority of my classes were at. So I had I had classes a lot. Across 3 different campuses, and there's one that my faculty is based at. So most of my classes were at that particular campus, and that particular campus only has one cafeteria. And there's only one item on the entire cafeteria menu that is edible.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Then don't like students get to like give feedback on facilities and
I don't think they care about student feedback.
Yo, that's terrible. Then they are the ones paying for your school
run. Don't eat lah.
I feel that food is very important though. I was just telling my husband the other day.
You don't go and study lah. Just go and eat lah.
No, I'm saying like, you know,
Food is very important.
when you teach
People are
workshops,
talking
right?
about education, you're talking about food.
No, but it helps with overall morale. I was telling my husband the other day, I was saying like, you know, teach workshop, right? The number one way to keep your vendors happy is you provide good catering. This proves that like you care about them. And then you like do a walk around and you ask, do you need anything? Is there anything I can get you? And then you pass out water bottles and then they will really want to come back and teach with you and all. It's true, right?
No.
Helps with morale.
I think you're just greedy. You're just food motivated.
Ever.
So it works on you, but
what
not
are your
work on other
views?
people.
Will you choose a school based on food?
But I kind of agree to Steph, right? If let's say, okay, of course, when I go to a school, of course I went. No, because when you go to school, of course you are looking at their syllabus, all those things. But if let's say the food is good, then the motivation is there's some plus point.
You don't choose your uni based on the food, right?
Yeah
lah. Because you also don't know whether the food is good or bad until you are there, right?
But you feel very sad if every day all the food is like nonsense crap. Then you're like, ugh.
Yeah, then the whole day you need to stay in the campus for all
no.
the
Last time I very clever. I tell you what I did last time.
Run away.
No, because last time I had no pocket money, very little pocket money, so I couldn't eat out that often also. And then the school cafeteria food was expensive also. So last time, right, what I would do is I would eat at home, and then right, I would purposely squeeze all my classes, right, so that I'm only at school at like 2 days a week or something.
Wow, very xiong eh.
Yeah, so I complete right 9 to 5, like or 9 to 8, you know, whatever one, like every day that I'm at the campus is 9 to 8 or something. It's a long stretch. But this means I don't have to eat their horrible food. They have to pay a lot of money.
5 days.
Yeah, and then I can save on that. You see, because I didn't have I had very very little allowance at that point, and then I had to pay for rent and everything and books. So I had to come up with creative ways to save money. So obviously I'm the very deprived one out of these three of us lah. Like
I never even go uni.
No choice of food, and then no money to buy also even. Yeah.
Can you imagine? I go and choose uni based on. So what kind of food you all have?
Let's get you accepted first. How about that?
Can. Must believe in me.
I'm not even eligible to go yet.
So bad.
Get eligible first can. Like one step at a time. Then you worry about the food.
No food to eat. I knew Singapore so small. Everywhere also have food, don't worry.
Then I remember most of my classmates, they bring their own food from home, you know. And then the cafeteria has a few microwaves. But the microwaves are really very gross. Because everybody uses them and nobody cleans. So it's very disgusting one. Yeah, what do you expect, right?
Somebody should clean lah, like
nobody cleans. Nobody cleans.
Bring your own.
Yeah, nobody cleans.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Last time in secondary school, I also bring my own food. Primary school I used to bring. Then my classmates would laugh at me. Because everyone would like buy food from the cafeteria. Then secondary school.
Why?
No, then I used to feel very bad. Then secondary school, I brought food.
Feel
then
bad
my
about
classmates,
what?
Because they're laughing at me, ma.
Laugh and then back
Secondary school, I bring them. Everyone, wow, your mother cook for you, ah. And then I'm like, huh, okay.
Yeah, so laugh and then back. Your mother don't love you enough, then cook for you.
So awful. Then I get called into the principal's office. You're just jealous. 吃不到葡萄说葡萄酸. Your mother don't love you enough. So
but they
cry.
They laugh at you over ridiculous things. Then you don't know how to joke with them. Like, then because of this, then your mother don't love you, is it?
Last time,
you joke back
Last time, no
so
sense
sensitive.
of humor.
Yeah,
last time very very scary, very sensitive.
Everything also so sensitive. My goodness.
Yeah. Then in secondary school, people would butter trade food with me so that they could eat some of my mother's food. Then it's just like a plain sandwich kind of deal. Then they think it's like the greatest thing. Want to give me like a whole packet of Milo for like 2 bites of food.
Wow, so you con them ah?
No, I con them when they own self offer one.
Yeah, so
They
con
送
them
上门了
con
They
them.
送上门
Oh my god. Very good lah. Now you
Everything
con
is
Susan.
context.
Context.
Context. Yes.
Yeah, con the text.
Yes.
There's a con in the text message. Context.
Very conny.
Go con Susan you. Yeah.
So Susan, do you want to eat my mother's sandwich?
Aiyo.
Yes.
Must give one Milo packet.
Can.
Is it worth it?
I think it's worth it.
This kind of thing, you can only ask the food motivated type. Yeah.
Well, as a child, you weren't food motivated. Like, you don't...
There's nothing to eat lah. Why?
Poor thing. Maybe that's why. 可怜的
But my grandma both my grandmas are good cooks. Or rather, 3 of my grandmas are. Yeah, 2 are very good cooks. 1 is good at cooking certain things only. Yeah, but quite good lah at what she's good at. Yeah.
My grandma would come into the kitchen when my mom is cooking. Then she would say, wow, so nice the smell. Ho hyung. And then my mother was like, you want to try? Then she's like, mo ho ham Kum so salty, so dirty, don't want to try. Then my mother is like, wow, you say nice smell and then don't want to eat. Okay lah.
Smell only okay lah.
The smells are free. If you try, it costs money.
Actually, I don't know what I'm doing at Steph. Doesn't look funny or not?
Every single week, same thing.
But we don't film every single week. What?
Every single week. Even Wednesday we film every single week. Wednesday he also said, I don't know how to do it.
I think it's worse for Mondays.
I think it's okay. No one zoom in a bit since you're not tinting.
I don't know how to zoom in. It won't let. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now can. Just now cannot. Okay.
How come your tile and Susan's tile got like similar
What?
vibes to it? What seat kind of.
Because this was it comes from Debbie.
Yeah.
This one came from you, leh. You are the one who drew the wasi in.
Is it?
No. This one
It came
is
from
Stephanie
Stephanie,
draw.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stephanie
So you
drew
is the
the string. Yeah.
Susan, is it? How come I remember I drew this?
Yeah.
So funny. I also got Watsi, but my Watsi is like a half Watsi kind of deal.
What's a half wasi?
Because you cannot see the other side of the Watsi.
It's still a wasi, what?
Yeah. This is not. This is half Watsi.
It's a half seat.
Half seat.
So Susan, did you watch day 2 already?
Not yet.
I watched already. Skim lah, not watch the whole thing.
I
there was
haven't watched yet. Today I rushed like crazy woman.
There was this person in the intro video go and comment saying that she will not be watching the rest of the series because of Molly's childish giggling. This is that quote. Yeah.
So rude.
I reported a comment and I made my own comment and be like, what happened to if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. People spend the time to conceptualize the series, then spend the time to film and edit the video, then post it for free online for everyone to watch.
Yeah.
If you want to watch if
Very
you
rude
want to buy the project pen, you can buy.
Wait. Is that person a CCT?
I don't think she is.
If that person is CCT, can you tell me who she is? I don't want to be
I cannot
friends.
see a comment anymore. Wait, I go.
You understand? I don't want to be accidentally friends with a snarky and rude person like that.
Then
so bad.
Then after I was like skimming through the video, I was like, where got childish giggling? Then I was thinking to myself, then if this is childish giggling, then why is our Instagram?
Terrible giggling.
No, but why? I mean, I cannot giggle, man. What? I don't understand that. I think giggling is a giggle lah. Why? You mean giggle can be offensive also? Then would you rather she's crying there or what? Don't understand that. I mean, what is wrong with giggling?
No, I cannot see whether she's a CVT. It's just a nickname.
What's her name? Okay, later you PM me. Don't say here. Yeah, so bad. Right? Shame
Y'all
the
can go.
shamer.
Y'all can go on Zentangle X video to go and find it.
So horrible. Then can you imagine they suddenly got a search of people like looking at their
You
video
should.
just to find out who it is?
Very good. You should go and report your comment. I reported it as harassment. Very not nice.
What's the person's name? Yeah, later you PM me the person's name.
Yeah. Can.
What? You already say so much, and then you're not going to say? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Not going to
say
say
in
the person's
public
name
lah.
lah. Yeah. Yeah lah, so you
It's not
send us
harassment.
the...
It's
No,
not
I
harassment.
don't want to be friends with some. I don't want to be friends with someone like that accidentally also. Yeah.
So rude.
No need to spread negativity, right?
Then I told my husband Alex about it. Then he was like, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Then I was like, yeah, like airport, must announce your departure. Must say, I will not be watching this series. Just don't watch lah.
No, but I don't get it. Just because the person is happy,
Yeah, exactly.
so you cannot
be
watch
happy.
someone who is happy.
No,
I don't understand.
distracting.
This is kind of like my friend being laughed at for.
Poor thing.
It's kind of like my friend being laughed at because we gave her a present that people thought was inappropriate for her age.
Not allowed to be happy. This anti-ministry of fun.
It's just where is the notion that you should celebrate people's milestones and happiness? 丢掉了, no more already.
No more already. Now it's competition of misery, as I like to say. My life is worse off than yours, kind of deal.
No, they just started drilling again.
Yeah,
is it too noisy? Should I mute?
It's okay.
Anyway, you tell me whether I should mute lah. I just leave it to you all. Cause I'm not very sure. I can't really hear from here how badly it affects the noise, the sound quality. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you all want, I can mute anytime.
So I'm done with my first towel.
You're doing black and white only.
I'm doing black and white for this towel.
Why?
I don't know, just the towel seemed to all too black and white. Supposedly this is up, but I prefer it this way.
What did Susan Yeo use for the background?
What
The
gray micron.
Oh,
Grey
it's grey.
micron.
Oh.
I think it's
I
a
haven't used
cool
yet.
grey.
Oh yeah.
The one that she bought, I haven't used yet.
Micron or jelly roll?
Micron.
Right?
Micron. Because I'm using the Micron 01.
Okay, my next towel.
Okay, I'm going to move on to my second towel soon.
I feel very slow.
You had a pre-thinking part.
Yeah. And then the exploding part.
What exploding part?
My kitchen.
Oh, it's not exploding lah. It's a water fountain.
Exploding part.
Wow, maybe very loud.
Okay, I mute.
Very nice, put inside the envelope. Kidding.
It's so cute. Oh, then the Susan is like a...
Yeah. So in the blank space, then no need to draw
draw
anything.
inside. Oh,
Maybe I
that's
can try to draw on this envelope also.
Then you must draw a square so that you know how far you can draw. Draw a square in pencil.
This one another sound now process.
No, this is
Better
like the new tile, the idea.
Yeah.
Actually got a lot of ideas to explore. Like one of the things I thought of was like, if you tangle in black first, then you color over it with the gold or the silver shadow jelly roll. Then in the back, you will see the black pattern on top of the color, but from the front, you won't be able to see it. Then the other idea I had was... The other idea I had was, if I draw this side, then I copy the same design. Then this part, right, if I draw a tangle, let's say shut up, then this other side I can draw a different tangle. So it will look like the same kind of design,
yeah,
but different variations of it.
yeah, true. When I first got these tiles, right, I have the idea that, like, is it called scoring? That we use a certain, maybe a round tip, then to make it a bit like
3D
sinking in, 3D.
scoring,
Because
correct.
that plastic,
To score these transparent tiles,
yeah,
translucent.
yeah.
Will work, You think it will work?
I don't know because previously many years ago I play around with this kind of thing. I'm not sure whether the materials is similar, but that one it works. So when you score it, it will from transparent it will become white color.
Oh.
Then quite nice, quite interesting also.
Okay, Susan, do.
Okay, see how
Conceptualize it. Sometimes you
I got a lot of
conceptualize things.
project
Sometimes you conceptualize things in your head, then
Good
when
what?
you do not nice.
Better than no project,
Yeah.
right?
No project, poor thing. No idea.
Yeah, no project, very sad
No idea. What are you going to do? Don't
I
know.
agree what Steph said. What is inside your mind might not actually it works on the
Like,
actual one, but
Yeah, but
still
if
need
you
to
don't
try.
try, you don't know
Yeah,
lor.
like my
agree also.
Wednesday tile.
Yeah, then you might have something nice, might have a nice idea, but because you didn't try it, you don't know whether it's practical or not. It's kind of like the Sakura Jelly Roll that I did on my tile. You know, the translucent tile. If I never try, I also don't know.
Have you all ever, you all like a tile, then everything is going well, and then you're like, maybe I should do this other thing, and then you do, then
Yeah. Have. I did it on the. Let me see whether I can find it. I remember that last round when we did the Mindful Mondays, we had I did Susan Yo's tile, right? Yeah, I ruined it accidentally. I don't know
What do
whether
you
I can
do?
find it. Okay, I show you. So it's actually a very colorful tile. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Then I decided,
Yeah, I
maybe I
remember.
can put one symphony down here in gold.
Yes.
And then right, it ruined the whole thing because I think my pen is not high contrast enough. So I need to find one of my gold pens that's in a better condition, right? Then I have to redo it. You know, it looks like a blob. Very ugly.
Usually when Debbie said the tile I did turn out not nice, usually when she showed me, I'm like, okay, like not that bad. This one really was, oh dear.
Yeah, go away lah. So horrible.
Yeah, really not nice.
So horrible.
Blob there.
I don't know what you want to say. Hey.
Hey, that means usually 9 out of 10 times it's not that bad. You know, you always describe it like it's horrible. No, not bad. I've seen far worse. Well, to be fair, last week Wednesday live, I also in my head the image very nice. Then when I draw, I'm like, what am I doing? this did not go anywhere how I planned, but it's okay. All experiments.
Don't go.
All trying. Don't go.
No, but I want to fix that tile, you know. It's just that I like that tile. It's just that I don't know how to fix, so I just put it on hold for now.
Cut it out, become tangle facets.
Don't want I don't want to cut it. It's Susan made for me, right?
Yeah, then we cut it and then we make something nicer out of it.
I will think about it. Cutting is like the last resort because it's too much work.
Color.
But if I black it out, then Susan's contribution to the tile cannot see.
Color. Then pass it back to Susan. Then ask her to redraw what she initially drew.
She already told you she has a lot of projects already. Indirect hint.
Color.
Right, Susan? Indirectly, you already hint already. I got a lot of projects, you know.
Yeah. You know?
See? She don't
you
want
don't know, then I tell you.
She don't want your 多余的
color.
Can I still can agree to do that, but just please wait.
No lah, I think no need lah. I will find a way to fix it lah.
How do I watch this? Cut it out.
Why do you need to watch seeds there?
Otherwise got this line, then what you going to do with it?
What line? Where?
All this little line, gap.
Draw an aura.
I thought about it.
And then
I'm thinking maybe I should do a black and white one because she inked in the top corner. So maybe I'll do like a contrast kind of deal.
I know, use grey micron like Susan
No.
used.
Today
Why, it
never
will go
bring.
nice what?
Today never bring.
Oh. Or use the grey jelly roll. I think
Grey
office
jelly.
there's a pack.
Yeah. But grey jelly roll a bit fatter.
That's the point. I think it got contrast. So Susan, what's up this weekend?
This weekend or what? Last weekend?
This coming weekend.
Oh, so early, right? I didn't know. Today only Monday.
Yeah.
I just spent
No
my
plan.
last weekend. This weekend no plan yet.
She just want to relax.
Good ma, when you have plans for the weekend, then it get you through the week faster. If not, the week like very slow. Only do work only, very no life. Yeah, so last weekend we took Charlotte to a family gathering.
Chaperone.
And then she treated it like her party, basically.
Very good. Oh, what's this?
And then she self-invited to my house. So after the party, right, she told Daniel that she wants to come to my house. So she came here. Yeah. So she came here and then she decided she's going to nap here.
Then Auntie Debbie lie down on the bed, on the guest room bed. Then Charlotte lie down. Then I lie down. And then Auntie Debbie trying to hug Charlotte. And then Charlotte say, Mommy, can I sleep on your other side? Auntie Debbie keeps touching me.
Yeah, I'm like, excuse me, I only gave you one hug and then I'm not touching you anymore. And then it's on the other note, it's my bed, you know, hello? So rude, this child. Hi. Then after that, she took my phone and then she was looking at her own photos in my phone. And then she went, wow, so pretty at herself. So nonsense. No, she said, wow, I'm so pretty. I'm like, oh my gosh, this kid.
Well, at least got self-confidence.
No. Okay, I think I'm done with my first towel also. It also didn't turn out how I expected it though. See? Wait, let me zoom out a little bit. Can you see? Wow, Susan, you picked a very challenging towel to do as your second towel. I actually rejected that towel. She offered me that towel, and I said I don't know how to do that. I give her back.
Then you're stuck with it.
我不会 don't know
No,
how
it's
to do.
also because the string, the
No,
space
because she gave
between
me
the
a
strings
lot.
very small.
She also gave me a lot of towels. So I actually have a lot of her towels. And then I'll work on a Susan Yeo towel. Let me see whether I have a Susan Yeo towel. Susan Yeo towel. So did you go back last weekend? I wasn't here. I think I left the conversation.
Yes, she said I went back.
Yeah, she know how to answer. You need to answer for her.
Yes. I help her.
Team representative.
She did
Thank
go
you
back.
very much.
She did go back last week.
Oh.
Then she said that it's still very traffic jam, but better than the previous week.
It's still very traffic jam. What kind of English is that?
Broken English, but can understand can already.
No, cannot understand. That's the problem.
I'll go mute myself. I think the scratch of the pen against the paper very
Why
distracting.
you mute yourself?
Colour.
Oh. Yeah, it's okay lah. Should I clean this towel also? I had a lot of decisions today. I feel very tired. My brain very tired. So this is my other towel by Susan Yo. Susan want to explain what I'm supposed to do with this towel.
Oh, that's
Help her
your.
think for her.
Yeah.
What do you envision when you draw
Yeah,
this
yeah.
towel?
See?
Actually, Susan, when you draw your towel, do you like think in your brain?
Hey,
do you
hello,
think...
can you stop hijack our conversation? You say you mute yourself, you mute already lah.
No. I'm going to ask, like, when you draw, do you like in your head think about how you, if it's you, how
Hey,
you
I
would
asked the
finish?
question first leh.
Okay,
You
you
let
ask,
her reply my question first,
Okay.
then you can hijack or not. Later she gonna tell me I forgot your question now.
I think when I answer Steph's question, then I will also have the answer for for Debbie. Because when I draw the traveling tangle, I didn't think much that if for myself how I'm going to continue with that. I'll just start it. Because for myself, right, when I draw a tile, I didn't plan for everything. I just plan for the starting. So it's the process that when I draw along, then I'll think, okay, what's the next step that I'm going to do? So I'm not going to plan everything. So to answer Debbie's question, I do not have any suggestion for this one.
Aiyo,
what's the
so
next
you
step?
do already, then you just give ah.
Oh.
Yeah. I just think of that what are the patterns that I want to do, then what's the extension, then how much space that I want to leave it to another person to complete it.
Then
And
Debbie,
whether it's a color.
Debbie, do you treat it the same way? When you draw for people, do
Treat
you
what?
think about how to finish it, or do you just draw?
Well, when I create, okay, I show you I think I happen to have so what happened was I had a spare towel, and then right I decided to go to the group and just say, does anybody want my towel? So I went to the group and said, does anybody want my towel? I had 5 people reply, and then I
Then you
don't
need
have
to
5
dry another
towels.
4.
Yeah, so I no then I think right, this towel very small like if I give this then the person has a very little, only like a small area to work on. So then right, because of that right, I came up with 5 other towels. So my idea is that I don't want to dictate or limit the person, so I will give like a very open-ended towel. Like this one, there's a lot of space. Can you see? So because actually I also couldn't think of a tangle that I wanted to focus on, so I just used Symphony because that's the one that we've been drawing a lot this week, right, and last week. So I decided to use this series as a like a Symphony series for people who are swapping with me. So I actually created 5 versions of this tile with a lot of space, and of course I put them at different. Maybe I try and zoom out a little bit more. Oh, please don't crash. Okay, yeah. So I created 5. You see, this one has a lot more space than this, right? If I give, I don't mind giving this to Steph or Susan, because I think they have enough of Symphony already. That this one, I think they are quite soul already, like very soul-y, so they can actually find like something to do with this tile. Yeah. So I was thinking that for people who are not so familiar, more space might be more fun. Then they can, interpret it in their own way. So that is about what I would think of. I wouldn't try to dictate for them. But this time around, because there are 5 of them, right? And then I was going to lose track, like whose is what. So I actually wrote on the back which one I'm giving to whom. So this one is for Jane Brackney. This is for Danielle De Palma. And then this one is for Meredith Creamer. And then I think that's my first swap with her. I've swapped with Jane Brackney a long time ago. Probably 2016. And then Deborah Haslip, my classmate. And then also Nina. Nina signed up also. So I've like got 5 lah. And then I hope nobody else asked for one. You want to do it. So this one was fun because I decided to use square op instead of round op for Symphony. And I threw in a bit of like what's that tangle, rattoon, is it? Rattoon? Yeah. So I made like each one a bit more unique. There are some sorts where I make each one like very similar. I think Steph has seen before.
Like
You can have this tile, Steph, if you want. Tomorrow I pass to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Then I was thinking of doing one translucent tile for each of you, but I don't know what to start with.
Is
So
that what
I'm
they
like,
call it? Translucent?
translucent, but the
Z.
yeah, it's a Z. It's not a CE. It's a Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
Translucent.
So I'm trying to, well, because I made all of these black and white, so I'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll tint like a smaller tile to go with each one. Then it won't be so barren. Because this one like very barren, like very empty.
Oops.
Yeah. So that's how I conceptualize when I send. Yeah. Do you plan tiles when you send Steph? I think Steph does.
Yeah.
I remember once, right? Steph gave me a tile. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. I'm like, I don't want already.
In my head when I
You do
look
yourself.
in my head when I look at the tile, I have a final image of like more or less of how it's gonna turn out.
No. Then if you do it wrongly, right? She'll be like, why you do like this? Very
Back in the day.
judgmental one, you
Back
know.
in the day.
Very judgmental. Why you do like this? Then I'll be like, look at her. Isn't it a traveling tangle?
It comes out the
but
wrong
then
way.
why you do like this? I'm like, aiyo, this one I don't want to start you already like.
It's more of trying to understand your thought process, but it comes out
Why
as
do like this?
accusatory.
Yes. Aiyo.
So ugly. No, it's not like that. It's more of why you think to do it this way?
Yeah. Then I remember she did so many tiles, and then we swapped so many times, right? Then she got so judgy to the point I don't want to swap already. I told her enough.
Throw away.
Yeah, so we didn't swap for a long time. I think we didn't swap for about 2 years. I think. Did
So
we?
sad.
Is it 2 years?
Then I remember one time she
Thereabouts, right?
joined,
It's about 2 years, right?
she joined the team swap on swap board. Then she ended up having me as a swap partner. Then she take the towel. Then I sitting across the table. Then she nah. Then I forgot to rate her on swap board.
Yeah, then she not happy with me, you know. Yeah, she not happy with me, so she didn't rate me. Then I'm like,
No,
excuse me,
I forget.
I'm like, excuse me, how come I got no rating? Then she's like,
Yeah.
I rate you already. I said no.
Then go and check. Oh yeah.
So horrible.
Only on purpose.
Anyway, y'all don't need to worry lah. She only treats me like that only. She doesn't treat
So
Susan like that
poor
also. Yeah,
So
I don't know
poor
why I get the worst behavior from her also.
Mm.
Then I remember I made one for her mom, you know. Then she's like, why I don't have?
She did. Yeah.
Why I don't
That
have?
one's true. That one's behavior that I still exhibit till today.
Yeah, then Susan I pick up from her already. Why we don't have? Ah.
Must be fair and square.
No, Susan, you must ask her, why you draw like that?
I stress, I sweating.
You know, just now, why am I choose this tile instead of this one? Initial plan is
This one,
the Debbie.
This one.
Okay.
I also very annoyed.
At the beginning, I have 3 tiles, right? 2 from Debbie's, 1 from Steph. This is the tiles that I think that it will be easy for me to continue. But later when I think, if let's say today I draw 2 tiles from Debbie, then Steph asks, why you didn't draw mine? Okay, change.
Aiyo.
So be safe. Yeah, have to choose this one.
Yeah, Stephanie, everybody got phobia already lah.
Yeah, how?
She calling us out on live shows.
I'm the warlock in this team.
Aiyo, you are the warlock
Yeah.
Warlock.
Yes.
Warlord. Wallop.
Warlock you.
Yeah, she.
Oh, I don't have. What she have? Beep.
My goodness.
So
yeah, I don't know how to continue this tile. Maybe I do it like dingbats. What? So what?
So if Molly have childish giggling, then this is what? This is hysterical.
Wait, maybe that's why nobody want to listen to us.
No, but I feel that a lot of people watch our recordings because it's a very awkward timing for them. But a lot of people actually watch the recording.
Yeah, but they may mute us and watch what?
Yo.
Then fast forward.
Yeah, fast forward. Don't want to listen to your rubbish. Thank you.
What thing?
Why?
Silently.
Don't want to listen to your rubbish.
So bloody annoying.
And to be frank with you, a lot of the project packs I watch without sound. Because because I always skip, right? I don't hear them talk so much. As in, I always skip the part to fast forward lah. So usually I'm not tuning to the
for me
sound.
it's just because I want to see what the end result is. But I don't mind their voices. Yeah, like I'm not like.
Well, if
judgmental.
I watch at 2 point something speed,
Oh,
right, they gonna sound like cartoon. Yeah, so I'm better off muting, right, or not?
fair enough.
Yeah.
But for me, right, I like to listen because there's a few times that I got something from what they say actually, or maybe some refreshment or some.
So you
Yeah,
pass
if
us
what?
your notes, okay?
If I got time,
Sorry,
I
I
don't
didn't
mind
make
lah.
notes. I didn't make notes.
Yeah.
If I got time, I don't mind to listen at like normal pace lah. But then I'm trying to do a lot of things. I mean, I have a lot of backlog of work. You see, I'm like constantly, yeah. So basically, I'm trying to. It's kind of like me and the. I think you should know what kind of person I am. When I can tell you that I squeeze my school week to 2 full days in school, like 9 a.m. to 7, 8 p.m. Really, right? I think that will tell you what kind of person I am, right? So if you know that I'm that kind of person, right, then you understand the kind of
So
work
she's
style
trying
I'm
to
like.
squeeze the
Yeah.
9-minute video into 2 minutes.
1 minute.
Mm.
Yeah. Then I know what they're doing already, then I'll just go and do lah.
Mm.
Yeah. Because if I don't do that, right, chances are I will never get around to it.
Debbie is the kind of person that people doing project pack 18, she go back to project pack 4 for some reason.
14. I don't have 4.
Whatever it is. She's very weird. It's like, why you never do it? Everyone is doing. It's because everyone is doing, so I don't want to do.
Yeah, it's true what. It's true what. You think about it, you think about it. If everybody is doing something and then
Then you do together ma, community ma.
I did what? I did. I post already. Hello, is you never do, how about that?
I did different one.
Project pack 18 you did.
Yeah, then I doing my own one.
Then you scold me for not following instructions.
I never scold
You do
you
your
for
own one.
I scolding you for skipping around when people are doing project pack 18, then you do something.
No. Okay, then I correct you. I'm not doing project pack 18. I'm doing project pack 6, project pack 10, and project pack 14 and project pack 18 concurrently. Okay?
Can.
Very
Very
good.
good. Yeah.
Debbie is the only person that can remember which project pack is what. Susan and I always. This one what?
I cannot.
This one what?
I cannot.
And then the annoying thing is that
That one.
They don't print anywhere like which project pack it is. They should
You know why? You know
project
why?
pack.
You know why they do
Why?
that? So that
Why?
they can sell it separately. Yeah.
Okay.
So you know like the legends, the legends book that you're holding, right? The project pack 10, right?
Yeah.
That book, right, is inside the expanded kit also. So if they label project pack 10, they cannot then put it in the expanded kit, right?
Oh.
Make sense?
So
So it's a smart move. I think it's clever because if they put down, then they cannot reuse.
Okay, so it's up to me to label it as project pack whatever.
That's if you remember lah. If you label wrongly, then I don't know. Cannot help you.
That one must ask Debbie. This one is.
No. I charge money. $2.
Okay, fine. I go on the Zentangle website and slowly click around. This one what? This one what?
Surely your memory is not that bad, right?
It is that bad. It is.
But we only have a few only what. We
You
only have
underestimate
6,
how dumb I am.
10, 14 and 18.
Susan, you have so few, can you remember?
Why
Cannot.
Susan have so few Susan have
I have
which one?
the no mistake. The one is 6, right?
6, yeah.
Then another one, what I had?
10 oh.
I forgot. 10.
10 She don't know. She
Sorry.
asked you 10
No, 10 is
I
the
think
one
so.
where the legend, right? Legend. And then
Legend.
14 is the one that I buy for everybody. Did you remember the one that I gave you? I think is 14. The one with the words one.
The one with Maria's quotes in it.
Yeah.
The no mistakes in a very nice, then got ribbon. They got like one that's page that's like what seats. Susan cannot remember. Die. Susan even worse than me. Very good.
Then I wanted to buy the alpha borders. Then the boy you score. Okay, then I never buy out.
Yeah, Yeah, can make your own. Can make your own one. Don't need to buy.
Yeah. 如果 use go. 为什么要买？
为什么要买？浪费钱。It's the most Asian thing that don't waste money. Okay, can. Then Debbie so
until I cannot buy.
Debbie so 乖 so good natured. Okay lah, you all say don't buy lah.
Yeah. No, because the logic was I will have 6 of it, you see.
Then for what? Eat it.
Then want to give to you all, right? But you all
Eat
don't want.
I already have it, so
You
don't.
already have it?
I have the
Oh.
alpha, that's why I tell that can do yourself.
Then you con Debbie. I have, so you don't need.
I told you, right?
Do
No,
you?
Then
didn't tell me
she
you
says
have.
that whether want to buy over.
Oh, yeah. Then you tell me don't buy.
Yeah, don't buy.
Oh, I never give.
You cannot. Later, tag Zentangle in cannot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Later we
goodness.
kena ban.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Revoke,
that's why I
license
keep
revoke.
quiet. Enough.
Keep
We
it
talk it privately.
So funny.
Later mute that part.
No, later they tell us, can you please don't tag us in your videos anymore? It's an embarrassment.
Your CCTs are terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
No, then we tell them, what's the thing? You know when people get into trouble, right? Then they get reported in the news, right? Then they will say things like, no publicity is bad publicity.
Then you say, then they say, why you say you don't like our products? Then you can say, oh, but we really like your decals.
Hey, I want to buy some more.
Yeah, I know, right? See, Debbie crazy about the decals.
It's very fun. Can do a
Why you need
class,
so
know?
much?
No, I still have. I just said I was thinking of
more.
buying some more.
She obsessed. You know, Susan?
I have 2
Okay.
sheets. Okay. The last one when I bought 2 sheets. I bought 2 sheets of decals. Then, right, I realized that it can make a good class because you can teach cartouches and borders.
Oh.
So I thought it would be a fun thing. Then Stephanie is like, don't want lah. Then okay lah, don't want lah.
Cuckoo one is on.
I mean, don't want.
Don't want lah. Sticker also can be cartouches. Yeah.
For what?
What? Eat it. I had this one old lady, you know. I was teaching this
That time they
workshop.
tell to buy the kneadable eraser also. For what?
No, then Susan have. I also want one.
then I said, okay, I don't buy for her, I buy for Susan. Then after that, so I was at the counter going to pay money already. And then the person looked at me, then I'm going to pay money. And then she came out to the counter and in front of the person, why I don't have? Then the person looked at me like, oh, this one.
Then why she don't have?
The poor lady.
欠他的。
The person looked at me like, oh dear, are they going to fight in my shop?
I want. There was this one time I was teaching this workshop. Then this old lady came out, so I had like
Why you age bias?
No, it's not. It's just this. I have very nice senior people, but it's just this one lady. I don't know what's going on in my head.
So she's not nice, then she's an old lady lah.
No!
If she's nice, then she's a nice senior people.
Yeah.
So horrible. Age bias.
I have displays on one of the tables. So as I'm like teaching the little workshop, it's such a teaser, you know, just a little bijou that I teach them how to draw flags in it. And then she like walked up to my display, then she looked at the thing. So I was like, hello, can I help you? Then she looked, then she's like, what's this? Then I'm like, it's drawing. Then she's like, I don't know how to draw. I said, it's okay, you can sit down, then I can teach you. Then draw already, do what? I said, draw already, then you look at it, then you feel happy. Then it helps you to unwind and distress. Huh? Like that only I don't want. Then she walked off and I'm like, okay. I stood there. I had to stand there for like a minute to like compose myself.
Actually,
happened?
right? Actually, after I got certified, right? One time my cell group, at that point it's a different cell group, right? So I changed cell group already because I moved house and everything, right? My cell group asked for a free class, you know. So I gave a free class, and then at that point maybe I was trying to be generous. I don't know why, but I think if I had Stephanie, like okay, at that point I already knew Stephanie, but we weren't that close yet.
Oops.
So at that point, right, when I gave my free class, right, I went to the extent of giving them bijou towels, give them each a
Official.
pen. Yeah,
Wow.
official one, you know. And then there was this lady, right, who scolded me.
For what?
Why you ask me to draw?
Don't draw.
Why you ask me to draw? I don't want to draw, you know.
Then?
It's very frustrating.
And then she don't draw.
I think she took one bijou towel and one pen, but she refused to draw.
So she just sat there grumpily.
Don't want to take it.
Yeah, I don't know lah. That's why I say if Stephanie was in my life, I should kena scolding already by that time.
I had
Go and take it back.
You don't want it, don't want
Give me back the pen.
You don't want other people more appreciative, okay? No, there was this other workshop recently I had. Then this lady and her friend, but this one is a cute interaction. So her friend sat down, then she's like, "Oh, I want to draw a dolphin because I really like dolphins." Then after I'm like, I don't know how to draw dolphin.
Abstract
then she said, I know how to draw dolphin. Then can you teach me to draw patterns in the ocean? I said, okay, fine, we can do that. So she drew her own dolphin, you know. Then she kept telling her friend, "You sit down, like you draw with me." And her friend's like, "No, don't need. And then the entire time,
need to pay money, is it?
No, don't need.
Sit down and pay money.
Then the entire time she was drawing the dolphin, she kept telling her friend, "No, sit down." Then her friend was like, "No, don't want." She's like, "Sit down, just draw something simple." Don't want. And then eventually when the friend finally finished the dolphin, then she was like, the friend turned to look at me, "Can you teach me how to draw this flower?" Then she pointed to one of my displays, you know, like this one flower. And then I was like, "Okay, sure." So then her friend had to wait for her while she finished her flower.
Okay, at least not like my one, like, "Oh, I don't want to draw, it's so frustrating." Okay, don't draw. Then she took my pen, then she took the bijou, then she complained the whole night, you know.
Maybe she like scared to embarrass herself, so she want to take
No, but this person has a problem. So I didn't. So that was one of my first time experiencing that this person has a problem. Okay, but because we share the same cell group at that time, so I had other interaction. I had other interaction with her at the cell group lah. So I think she was one of those persons whom she thought I was very young, but actually I'm older than her 3 kids. She has 3 kids. Then so basically maybe I look very young, right? So she was very, very rude to me.
Then young then must
one
be
day,
rubbish.
I don't know, she was just ultra very nasty to me lah. Always. So there was one day, right, I remember I was saying that, because we always bring food to share. So they also always bring food to share lah. Then I was telling her, "Oh, your soup is very nice and like very fragrant." Then I told her, "Oh, we also like enjoy lah because I also cook and my husband and I we enjoy home cooked soups lah, you know." And then I don't know how she managed to turn the conversation into, "Aya, you are married but you got no children, you won't understand." I'm like,
understand what? You still need to eat.
Yeah, so I was complimenting her, you know, but end up, right, she's so toxic to the point where even when you compliment her, right, she still has something.
You won't understand how fragrant my soup is.
No, then later on, her son got married. I think one of her sons got married, and then they had a child, and then apparently she got divorced, and then they moved to Australia. Then the next time I knew, right, she passed away, you know.
Oh no.
Yeah, she passed away. I got a shock also. But then at that point, I didn't feel it was appropriate to go and contact the family already lah, because it's like,
be like, "So how? Your mother died?"
I don't know what to say also.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I mean that's something that, you know, is like, I don't know whether
Can you imagine? You remember
this was before the pandemic. Yeah, this was
remember this person
so it's not even the pandemic related thing, you know. Yeah.
You remember this person for scolding you about complimenting her soup and being unwilling.
I don't know. Maybe my face not, you know, got something wrong in my face.
Yeah,
you don't like my face.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Maybe she took the micron because she's never seen a micron before.
but she don't want to tell you. She want to go home and own self figure it out on her own. Shame.
No, but she was very, very anti the thing, right? And because she was so
Did they know
Huh?
beforehand that they were going to draw?
I can't remember actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember very much about the
Maybe-
pre-event.
Maybe-
It's just that it was a very last-minute decision by my cell group leader who asked me to do it.
Maybe she got primary 5 teacher tell her she draw very ugly, then she traumatized.
But I also got teacher who tell me I draw very ugly leh.
You're more resilient than she is lah.
Oh, then too bad lah.
She take things too
I don't steal
personally.
people's micron.
And then pui.
Unless it's Stephanie's.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but to be fair, Stephanie also steal my micron, so we are even.
I steal her brown micron.
Susan
My
is like,
one
what
now.
the heck?
My one now. So it's only because Susan don't have like pens and things here. That's why I cannot steal hers. So sad.
No, Susan is 送上门. Can't I
So
give you?
yeah, I give you
Yeah,
jelly
I
roll.
got. Nah,
Jelly roll 10
here.
supplied by Susan.
But we also give Susan a lot of things.
Exchange. Very personal.
Yeah, exchange. So funny. Yeah, so I hope she's resting in peace now. Nobody to
Poor thing.
pick fights with,
Maybe she go.
whether they have children or not.
Maybe she go heaven. She found new love with Zentangle. Yes.
I was very
Caroline
taken
upstairs.
aback, because I'm like, huh? Well, what has it got to do with me having kids? Huh?
You got no kids, you
Yeah.
won't know the soup fragrant. Oh my god.
Oh, then I think it wasn't the first time that she brought up the fact that I have no kids.
What, she got some like what projection
Yeah.
problem?
Don't know leh. I don't know. I don't know leh.
Something wrong.
But very poor thing if you think about it. If she's like that to me, I'm not even threatening towards her, and she's like that to me, then means that she
Kids.
really got no friends.
her kids
Very hard
go
to
out
make
with her.
friends. I don't really know them well. That's why I said it's going to be very awkward if your mom passed away.
What a way to open a conversation.
not very nice, right? Yeah, so I didn't.
So
yeah,
your mom
I
passed
didn't-
away. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, not very nice lah. So I didn't want to do that. So I just keep quiet lah.
Okay.
So funny. Oh yeah lah, but that cell group, I'm not sure is it because actually I'm not sure why, but that cell group had a lot of difficult people.
Toxic people.
Like difficult in the sense that they are like when they talk to you, you do a double take kind of difficult, like you don't know whether it's meant to be a offensive statement or they are genuinely confused or something, So it happened a few times to us lah. And maybe cause that cell group, the median age is higher, so we were some of the and then we look so young, that's the stupid thing lah. So people always think that we're very young.
But that makes no sense also. So what if the person is young?
We don't understand ma.
Then you help
Yeah.
person understand now.
I remember. Okay, this is a funny story. Okay, it's not intended to offend anybody, but I remember there was one of the last few cell groups with them that we attended. This group that we attended, where this person was telling us that they are so convinced that the rapture is going to happen like this year or last year or whenever it was lah.
Okay.
So this guy, he visited Jerusalem. Okay, so he had just come back from the Israel trip. Trip. So then he came back completely convinced that the rapture was going to happen.
What
and then
convinced him?
I don't know lah. Okay, he went on and on lah. But the crux of his matter was that he feels that the rapture was about to happen. Okay, and this is one thing where all Christians are divided, because even the Bible says that Jesus himself doesn't know when it will happen. So I'm very
He knows more than Jesus.
I'm very wary when people say that they know when it's going to happen or when God is coming back. The kind of thing is like
God
very.
directly.
It's like, it's not up to you, right, not to decide. Anyway, so he was very convinced that it was going to happen, and then he told me, you must get ready, it was going to happen anytime, and I'm already ready. I'm ready to go already. Then I look at him like, you. Actually, I wanted to tell him, Uncle, you are like 80 years old or 70 years old, right? You live your life very long already, I understand. You want to go, I understand. But please, I still want to live my life, I mean, I got other things I want to do,
How do you prepare for the rapture,
answer
though?
this can or not? I don't know.
Supposed to pack your bags or what? What
So
do you do?
so he was suggesting. He told us that he's gonna be raptured soon. So he told his daughter no need to get married. Then I look at my husband like, what the heck? If I'm the child, I'll be like, Aya, you get out of my life. You know? I mean, you are 70 years old or 80 years old, and you tell me that you know you are done with life. I get it, lah. You have seen it, you have done it. I get it, you know. But you go and tell your daughter no need to get married. I mean, how do you decide? You understand what I mean, not? Like, what gives you the power to decide on your daughter's behalf anything, right?
You'll be surprised though a lot of people do that.
But it's so rude, leh. I mean, I understand what you are saying, like especially in the Asian context, right?
Yeah,
People
man.
just But
It's
I would feel
things.
so offended. Like imagine my own parents are so convinced that you know that the rapture is happening. They tell me don't get married. Then why you live in sin all the way until the rapture?
Can I?
Is that a better alternative or what? You know?
Can I?
Susan, what's the Catholic take on this? Susan
No
like
lah.
Don't listen to people's don't listen to people's rubbish.
I think Catholic they
Don't believe
are
in rapture.
no. Not saying not believe, but everyone we do not know when is it.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you just well prepared on your what do you mean like maybe in your prayers or whatever, do something that you need to do good, all those things, but you will never know that when is it.
But you
So
also
you
don't go
cannot
and
like
tell.
telling you cannot
Yeah,
of course telling
Isaac, 你不可以结婚的 Isaac.
that one is very no
Questionable.
comment. Don't know how to say.
Yeah, so well, that cell group is like that. So I'm kind of glad that we got a new cell group. Yeah. I mean, I do feel fondness for them, like still fondness for them, like. But I feel that they really got some serious issues, some of them. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I always got this type of people in my life, though.
So not fragrant lah. Cannot get married lah.
Yeah, then in Zentangle, I have this person who tells me, why you draw like that?
Who ah?
Why you draw like that? Why I don't have?
I don't have.
Yeah, why I don't have?
Okay, I think we should be wrapping up soon.
Huh, I haven't finished.
I also haven't.
Yo.
But it's 4:30 already.
I think we should stick to 2 hours slot.
How long have we been there?
What is 2 hours? 4:45.
4:45, yeah.
Okay, go for it.
My phone running out of battery also.
Oh, so that's why.
Yeah, man. It's decided.
But recently my battery life very good leh.
Why?
Yeah, even though I like turn on a lot of things, I don't know.
Don't know.
What is up? I also don't know. Yeah.
Good.
I mean, it's not like I'm not using lah. I'm using .
Yeah. Purposely switch on all the lights in your house. Why have you so
I'm
low?
talking about phone battery.
No,
lah.
I'm just
switch on the
laughing
lights
at
in the house. It has nothing to
I'm
do
just
with your
laughing
phone.
at the analogy. Like, yeah, my phone battery very low.
You very full of rubbish.
I know.
Oh, then they say that the translucent tiles will be available in September. So I want to buy it.
Oh.
Steph is like, yeah, you want to buy everything.
Yeah, man.
Why?
It's vellum paper I buy for you, okay?
But I want the thick one. And I want got darker edge. I don't
And you
want
want
you
the
to cut for me. You
And you
cut,
want the
always wide one.
Yeah, it's good what? It's decal
Don't
edge.
want.
Artistic
No.
decal edge.
No.
For international viewers, Y means cook it in Mandarin.
I think if you cut for me, I'll be like, why like that one?
Why like that?
Why like that one? Oh, Susan's towel very nice.
My towel leh?
Aiyo. Okay,
My
very
towel also
nice, very nice.
got knot kind of thing, but it's not a joint. Udika.
Not.
Yeah, the knot. The knot.
What is not?
KNOT. Not.
NOT.
No, not a knot. It's a knot.
Ah.
Come, Susan, do you want to share your tiles for today?
This is the first one from Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
I just use the grey micron to draw at the background.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that this is a good choice to do that because I already few weeks don't know what I'm going to do on this tile.
The color is
So I'm
Debbie drawn.
the
Huh?
color is from Debbie.
The color is
Yeah, I
Debbie
remember
drawn.
this tiles is she draw then halfway I say don't know how to continue.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
Wednesday
Your problem now.
live.
Mm.
But it's a very
Yeah.
nice towel leh.
That's the
Hey,
problem.
it's a
Yeah, very
very
nice.
nice towel, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my better
So I
ones, you
say
know.
if you don't know how to continue then pass to me lah. Then
Then
she
you
will
also
just
took a
do
very
it.
long time.
Yeah, that might wrong.
But this is one of the better ones. Really, this is one of the better ones. The blending, everything is very good. Then still
So
got
Debbie,
highlighting.
satisfied with this outcome? Okay.
You take photo first.
Not
From
okay then
here,
how?
from here when I see the grain.
No, okay, then bring back to her.
You
Then
take
cut.
photo lah. You
Ask her
take
to
photo.
continue.
Aiyo.
Then my second house.
Tired.
Actually, this is I draw the symphony. This is the
Where?
first one that I draw. Then
That one is
the
symphony.
there. This one,
Why so rude, sir?
the opposite. Yeah, cannot
Oh.
recognize her child because I turn it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is half.
太多孩子了。
The second one I draw, actually I'm more happy with this outcome that the two symphony touch to each other instead of this one.
Two symphony touch
Can you see?
together
This
instead
is that there's a gap. There's a gap in between. This is the first one that I draw. Yeah. Then the second one I draw this because it's accidentally lah. Then I say, I drew something wrong. But I find that this is nicer. So
Yeah, so
I haven't completed this.
So it doesn't look like symphony anymore, what?
But when I draw, I'm thinking of I want to draw the symphony. Yeah.
Oh, very good lah, very good.
Simple sala.
Simple Sala.
Actually, I
Sing
thought of the
Sala.
I thought of the Chinese name for symphony already.
What?
What?
兴奋你.
Yo.
Hey, 兴奋 is very happy, what?
No. I think it's 幸福你 is better.
Yeah.
幸福.
Okay lah, whatever. Hiya.
幸福. Blessings, no. 幸福 is
Because the 兴奋你 don't talk here.
excited.
Yeah, I know why she's going to get.
兴奋 got sexual connotation also, is it?
Is it?
Susan away from keyboard. Okay, Debbie, you want to share?
Don't want.
But share.
You're
It's an
so
open-
horrible.
It's an open-ended question, but you must share.
It's an open-ended question.
Yeah, do you want to share? But actually, yes, you must share.
That one is not. That one is a threat. Under duress.
You want to share? No? You want to try again? Okay.
No, you got many options. All option is yes.
No option leads to yes.
Okay, so I have this little ATC size tile by Stephanie. So she created a tile with sensor and diva dance walls. Actually, it doesn't look like either because she
So bad.
mutilated it.
So bad. Very jazzed it up.
I really don't think it looks like sensor anymore though.
Why? That's
It
how I
looks
saw
like-
sensor.
It looks like diva dance rock and roll,
Very good.
but she said it's walls.
Mm.
So she's trying to con me on both levels.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, she put down a string to create a what seeds. And then I thought that because it was a white tile, it would be nice if I did a background wash on it. So I actually created a background wash with Lindy's Gang. This is Summer Break by Lindy's Gang. So as you can see on my table, there are like plates, tiny ceramic plates of color. This one has dried up already. So all I need to do is reactivate with water. So it's dry, so I can actually hold it upside down. That's how you know it's dry. Yeah. So 3 colors from the summer break series, and then a second towel begun by Susan Yo, who is currently away from her table. I hope I have the before photo somewhere. But basically, she started out with a little dingbats. I think with Milia Crown, she writes. So Milia Crown is Susan's Tangle, and then she used mocha as well to create the dingbats effect. And then I sort of continued it by using Stephanie's ATC to create a frame for it. So I've been adding to the dingbats on the outside. I don't think I can finish my towel. It's too big. Yeah, but I'll try.
And for me, I just finished my second towel. I started with a towel from Anoska. She did Dina along one edge, and then I did this little what sits at the back. And then this is by Ildika Boyd. So she had this top left corner filled in, so I filled in the rest of the tile. And then I tangled in white, and then in some parts I actually coloured in white and then tangled over the white in black ink to give some visual interest. Yeah, lots of fun. Let me just add my initials. Here we go. Yeah, so that was today's session of our Mindful Meal on Mondays. If you're interested in participating in the swap, do join the Traveling Tangles project group on Facebook. It's facebook.com/groups/Traveling Tangles, traveling spelled with 2 L's, not one. And then we'll be posting our tiles on our individual Instagram pages. You can find Debbie at tangled.pursuits. Susan is susanyo.czt, and I am halfpen_will draw. Recording of today's session will be available on 7F5R's Studios Instagram page at 7F5R's, and also on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/7F5R Studio. We'll be streaming again this Wednesday. It would be the 17th of August. I have to count. Hold on. It'll be the 17th of August. We'll be streaming live at 2:45 p.m. Singapore time. And of course, if you can't join us live, you can always watch the recording. Thank you so much for being here with us. We hope to see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.